When Simon and Garfunkel wrote the 59th Street Bridge song, were they actually singing about the water cycle? Howdy, Watershed folks and friends. It's another Monday with Mori, and if you're anything like me, you love this song. But the water cycle may not be the first thing you're thinking of when you hear the words, slow down, you're moving too fast, let's make the moment last. But it's a really great illustration of how important it is to have a complex and slow water cycle where it takes a water molecule a long time to move between the phases of the cycle that we've talked about in previous videos. What's happened with kind of modern land and water management is that the water cycle has become a lot more simplified and it's become a lot more sped up. So water molecules are very quickly precipitating, flowing across the landscape and evaporating back into the atmosphere. And this is part of what's driving a lot of our really unpredictable weather patterns and the impacts on our land. So as we're thinking about our relation to the water cycle on a local scale, it's really great to think about how can we make the water cycle slower and more complex. When a raindrop or a snowflake falls on the landscape, how can we make sure that it is nourishing our soil, passing between soil organisms and plants and wildlife and our own bodies, and staying in our local water cycle as long as possible before it continues its journey downstream or back into the atmosphere. So for me, the takeaway of this song is the slower and more complex we can make our water cycle, the groovier our watershed will be. See you around.